I really hope that I set the exposure high enough on this camera so that you can't see my nipples through my top. Hey everyone, it's your girl Tara. White background, candles are burning. That can only mean it's favourites time. I don't have that much makeup to show you guys, but I am sometimes guilty of being a repeat favouriter, but I don't do makeup favourites that often. So my first favourite is something that I redug out of my collection and just forgot how good it was. It's the Tom Ford Contour Sculpt and Illuminate. I've got the lightest shade, Intensity 1. And I actually do like the highlighter a little bit more now that my skin is a little bit more shiny from just it being warm outside in New York. But the contour, I just forgot how good this was. It is sometimes a little bit difficult to work with because I have dry skin, so it can occasionally come out a little bit patchy. But damn, every time I wear this for like a photo shoot for my blog, I literally just can't get over how sculpted it makes my face look. Like, it really does give me these really strong cheekbones that I just don't seem to, that doesn't seem to pick up really when I use powder contour in my photos. And I have it on today. You can see the effect of it. I have a little bit of Chanel Universal Bronzer Cream on top, so it's not here, it's just the colour that's right in the hollows of my cheek and just gives you bomb ass cheekbones. So yeah, that's the one that I kind of forgot about how amazing it was. Another beauty favourite, and this is going out on a limb for me because I usually stick to 2 fragrances that are like, I like to have like a signature scent. I don't like to have like a lot. I don't like to have a lot of things in general. Like, I don't see why any girl needs to have more than 2 perfumes in her collection, but I made an exception for this because this is incredible. YSL sent me this out and really didn't know what to expect, but I do love how strong YSL scents are. The original Opium has so many memories for me because it's like my mom's scent when she was like younger, and she always has it in her room, and every time I spray it, it just reminds me of her. But this is a lot more modern. It's the Black Opium, but it's the Blanche Nuit version, so I don't know, White Night version, I guess. But it's incredible. It's musky, it's sophisticated, but it has a little bit of like a fruitiness to it. It's gorgeous. If you're in a perfume place, please smell this. If you like alien or just really sophisticated, like sexy smells, then you will adore this. It's so good. But the scent itself is just one of my new favourites, and I know my boyfriend is going to love this. I might as well stick all the beauty stuff together. This is something that I was sent many moons ago, I think probably in the last quarter of last year. Deirdre, thank you for sending me these. These are products from To Be Organic, and I usually don't mention like a bunch of products like this, but I have been using them all, and basically it's an Irish organic skincare brand. So if you've got sensitive skin, these are amazing, and obviously they're organic, and I'm a very big advocate of organic food, so why not have organic skincare too? And really I just wanted to try them to see if they'd stand up against kind of generic big brand products that I've used before. And I am happy to say that I have been reaching for these every time I'm in the shower, every time I'm doing my little skincare routine. The Sweetie Pie is probably my favourite product. This is kind of a scrub, and as you can see, I've used it all. I'm so sad that I didn't get to show you in it because it's such a beautiful colour. It's like a lime green sugary scrub, and it has lovely oils in it, and it's the last scrub I use when I'm in the shower because I do use quite a few scrubs. But it's just the finishing touch. It polishes off my skin. It's even it even tastes nice because the sugar bits are like really, really sweet, and they kind of fall into your mouth and they're like super tasty. I know that's disgusting, but it just softly polishes my skin, and then the oils leave like a nice residue of like moisture on my skin as well that I haven't gotten with any other exfoliating product. So love this. This is definitely a repurchase. I do like the moisturizing cream as well. It's not so much a cream, it's more of like a gel. It's a very hard texture to describe. It's not a texture that I've used in my skincare before, but it smells gorgeous, and it smells very like tea tree or something, like very soothing and nighttime. Like I usually use this on like my nighttime routine because it makes me nice and sleepy. I do like the moisturizing cream, but I feel like I have very dry skin, so I always feel like I need a little bit extra. So when I do need a little bit extra, and this is something that I spoke about in my beauty haul, that I've been using more oils to help regulate my skin, I guess. Since I moved to New York, my skin has gone through such a crazy journey. I have dry skin anyway, and when I moved here in winter, it just got even drier, and I couldn't get it to stop being flaky. I couldn't hide it, I couldn't moisturize it enough, I couldn't scrub it enough. and with continued use this definitely helped balance out my skin again. My skin is almost normal, and it's basically like a little spray bottle of oil, and again this is great before bed because it has like a ton of lovely oils in it. So organic or not, I think these are great skincare products. I would highly recommend them. I always support Irish. The one thing I would say is I love the tin packaging, and I just felt like if they went a bit more hipster on the labeling or something just a bit more clean, it would be fantastic. On to my favourite thing in the world, food. I had to have a mention to the avocado. Oh my god. My life has kind of been changed over the last month and a half with the introduction of the avocado. I know, where have I been? But in Ireland, they just don't taste the same. Like, they're always underripe or overripe, and it's a real science getting to know your avocado, let me tell you that. But it's a lot easier in America because they come from Mexico, and I feel like they're fresher and they're way more likely. Ooh, I've just bruised my avocado. I'm gonna have to eat this now because I've mushed it. But yeah, I feel like they're just so much tastier, and I still don't love the avocado by itself, but mashed up with a bit of lemon, a little bit of salt and pepper, girl, a little bit of agave if you're feeling generous. These are so good. I have two fashion favourites. One you would have heard me talk about a little bit in my haul, but it has to be the Victoria's Secret sportswear, and these pieces that I got in particular. I got this dirty sports bra which I pulled out of my laundry basket. Love this. That was about $30, and a special shout out to their spandex tights. They're so thick. So flattering. This pattern is like insanely flattering. Unlike a lot of other sportswear I already have, is that I feel good in it. It's a flattering sportswear. Second fashion favourite is one that's a long time coming, and I guess I just always forget to mention it, but I've just received so many compliments since I moved to New York again, and even when I was back in Ireland. It's this Whistles real leather bag, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not cheap. It's quite an expensive bag, but it is real leather. It's made very, very well, and it's such a versatile little bag. I'm always running around with a lot of equipment. I'm either shooting people, I need my big heavy camera in my bag, or I have my laptop with me, which is super heavy too, and this just always fits everything I need it to fit. It's just got this fold over bit here with a magnetic button on it. It's got an extra good size compartment at the front where I keep all of my keys and my, my wallet. And I just like everything about it. It's a classy grown-up backpack. I love this strap here because you can just, have it nearly like a handbag, and it doesn't look like a backpack, which is really important. But then you also have, the practicality of just having the backpack straps as well for those days when you need a little bit more support. I do have a Netflix recommendation for you guys as well. I've been loving getting back into New Girl, but a standout one for me this month has been a show called The Ranch on Netflix, and it is basically some of the cast from that 70s show, so like Ashton Kutcher and that other guy that's in that show with him. It's basically about his two sons, the father, and they all live and own and work a ranch, and it's just such a good little comedy, but it's really heartfelt as well, and there's a small cast, so you just feel really connected to the characters, and it's just an easy breezy show to watch that I'm really looking forward to coming back. I know it's been renewed for a second season, but it's just really, really funny. The comedy is great in it. There's really strong characters in it, and in a world where like every series has like 10 million plots and like every character has like their own separate adventure, this is all like very tight-knit, not a lot of characters, and it's just a bit of a breath of fresh air from what I've been watching, like Game of Thrones and Vikings and all of that stuff. If you have Netflix, I would try and leave a link to it down below. And P.S. Ashton Kutcher, still really hot. Okay, I have two YouTube favourites, one being the gorgeous Lydia Millen. I just can't not watch her videos. She's gorgeous, she's a hard worker, and damn, the girl has good style. If you like that nice clean aesthetic and also want to watch a lovely, genuinely nice girl, I would highly recommend checking out Lydia. I'll leave her channel below. And another vlogger that I've been, Sharon, I can't not watch your vlogs. Sharon just has this way about her. She can just go about her daily life, be in the house all day, and she'll still make an interesting story about it. She just puts her vlogs together in such a fun way that I cannot help but watching every single day. And fun fact, I literally nearly died the other day watching her freaking vlog. I was crossing the road and I've got to cross like 4 avenues to get to my subway stop, and when you're in a routine of the morning, you're crossing with the same people all the way to the subway stop, and every time that they walk, you automatically start walking just because you think it's safe to go. And I was so enveloped, did I make that up? I was just so preoccupied watching Sharon's vlog that when I got to like the 3rd crossing, I saw people moving, I started moving automatically while still glued to the vlog, and literally when I'm like 3/4 away over the cross, I hear beeping, I look up, and there is like a line of cars just stopped right where I am. I just looked up and looked like an absolute dick for like being the one not paying attention. Literally, they were so close to me, and I had absolutely no idea that I was seconds away from being run over because I wasn't paying attention. Trust me, you guys don't need to make me feel worse in the comments. There was like people looking at me, like touching, like, I know, I felt it, and I learned a lesson, but it's not my fault Sharon's so entertaining. So those were my favourites. I hope you're feeling nice today and you give this video a big like if you liked any of the same things that I do this month. And of course subscribe if you want to stick around for more videos from me. I upload twice a week here on this channel. And if that's not enough for you, you can also catch me 3 times a week over on my fashion and lifestyle blog, taramers.com, where I do outfit posts and photo shoots and all that good stuff. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Go, 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 go.